Half?
Done. Go.
2 dads, 1 Dutt. The Hot Takes Podcast.
Yes.
Welcome back. Episode 80. Shut your pie hole.
Shut your pie hole, Wang Chung.
It's draft season. Based off of the title, it's dessert time.
Pies are considered desserts, so
That they are.
by default checks the box.
We got a great show. As always, we're going to kick it off the top with a little house cleaning. Bring back the WABs after a week hiatus. We got the emails. We get it. You guys missed it. It's coming back. Trust us. And then, of course, it's like I said, draft season. In the title, it's desserts. We're going to end the pod with little hot takes. But before we get started, little announcement.
Uh-oh.
2 weeks from now, December 5th, put it on your calendars.
December.
If you are in the local area or if you just want to drive, whatever.
Yeah.
We're going to do a little live recording from Bruner's Pub.
Shout out.
Shout out our sponsor, MVP Lane's Brunner's Pub.
So a little 6:30 action on that day. Come on out, support the bar, support the pod. Have a good time.
Watch how what's that called? Watch how the sausage is made.
Watch the magic happen.
Watch the magic happen.
Watch the magic happen.
Watch the sausage.
There you go.
Hello.
Either way.
Come out,
Yeah.
have a few drinks, have a few laughs. We'll do our part.
Bingo.
All right.
Yes.
Before we get started, though, Trav,
Yes.
little sponsor action.
Yes. Episode 80, Shut Your Pie Hole, is brought to you by First Shield Defense. Thanks for coming on this week, Kyle. First Shield Defense, self-defense is a fundamental human right. A lot of people don't understand that. First Shield Defense does. They provide a way for everyone to learn something new in their weekly classes, and they place a high value on your time. They offer 2 types of classes, Apex Concealed Carry and Krav Maga. In their Apex program, you will pull the trigger at least 500 times in 1 hour, and at the same time, learn how to fight with your gun. The Krav Maga classes will teach you how to protect yourself without a gun. Send First Shield Defense a message on Facebook or Instagram to get started. FirstShieldDefense.com.
As always, you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Google, Amazon, and for your viewing pleasures, YouTubes. You see this December 5th, come see us.
IRL, as the Gen Zers say it, that is in real life.
Be real.
Be real.
Skur.
Relapse.
This is real.
Called relapse. Oh, what if you're out and you need to cut a bagel?
Oh,
I don't know.
We are back. 2 dads, 1 Dutt, the Hot Takes Podcast. As always, I am your 1 Dutt, Justin Dutteroy.
My name is Travis El Dia de Daddy.
Ugh, I don't like that.
Nope. Nope.
Well, let me try that again if you'd like.
Yo soy tu papa.
Better.
That
Travis.
was better, yeah.
Better.
Yeah, Trav Dad.
Real dad here, Sker Dad.
Yeah. Brandon Brenner.
That's me.
Yeah, okay, cool, sweet. Recap, Dutt.
Bang.
30 seconds on the hill.
What, I get 30 seconds?
Nope.
Oh, wait. That's right. I won. Best drinks. I name them.
Mixed
you
drinks.
vote them. We're in this together, folks. Just lead growing bigger. I love it. I just want to thank all my offspringers that are out there. Not possible without you guys. And all my alcoholics that get it. You know what I mean?
It's 5.
Also, shout out to Kentucky Mules. I'm going to drink one. Everybody told me I'm an idiot for saying Moscow Mule. They say the Kentucky ones will change your life. So I got to hit it with the little bourbon mule next time.
What's with a Kentucky mule? What's the fuck?
bourbon.
Is that?
Because
Kentucky
of the
bourbon.
Kentucky bourbon.
Interesting.
So
Either
instead
way,
of a Moscow, vodka, Russia,
Russia.
Kentucky, bourbon,
In Soviet
Mule.
Russia, car drive you. No, so you're only up 5-3.
only.
So it's 5-3-3. No,
532.
really close though. I
You
almost,
are.
I almost won.
Yeah.
And then shocker, you had the people that you campaign to vote for you help out. So,
There's zero campaigning going on,
yeah.
bud.
Anyways,
People just choose what they like. You know what I mean?
sure, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man
Or
of the
they're just
people
like,
here.
who's this?
Man of the people.
Related to? Like him? Boom.
Buddy, I'll show you who it is, and they don't vote for me.
Nope.
It's fair game.
I don't want to cheat.
I'm not cheating. I'm giving you the transparency of it.
Oh, I had a family
I'm not
member
cheating.
not vote for me. They even put sorry, Sker.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, sure.
I lost my 2 votes, but whatever.
I mean,
Allegedly.
you won Disney songs. Oh, you won Disney
I won
songs,
Disney
but
songs.
Molly voted for you.
Yeah. Because she votes fair.
Everybody votes fair on my
Fair.
polls.
Yeah.
On my
Fucking smoke your poll here in a second. So,
Now we're talking.
okay, shop talk. So, shop talk. Been waiting since Saturday to bring you in on this one, Skur. This is the Nick Papa Giorgio theory debate. Dutt is a fucking moron
No.
And I say that with no respectfully.
I'll let you say your piece, and then I'll
So the
explain
Dutt
to
in front
him
of my
what it
face,
is.
or
Yes, me.
Okay.
Correct.
Yes.
I'll let you say whatever you're going to say,
Sure.
and then I'll explain it
Sure.
the right way.
Let me go ahead and try and
Naturally.
lawyer this bitch. So, in the midst of just having fun at Trent's birthday, which shout out to Trent, with a little teaser, a little sprinkle for later, we get into having a conversation, a little banter, a little back and forth, if you will. Nice thing was, again, people shouted us out and they were like, this is kind of real. Like, you guys just aren't, like, it's not a bit. And I'm like, fuck no, it's not.
Yeah.
got 80 of these under my belt.
Yeah.
What do you have? But no, anyways, we got on the story of just the fucking man himself, Nick Papagiorgio, Russ Griswold, a.k.a., and how he had $4 to his name
Yes.
and then now becomes in possession of 4 cars.
Correct.
And I said, that's awesome. I would then sell those 4 cars and I would be hella profitable because now I have equity. And then Dutt proceeded to follow that up with, honestly, you don't. And I was like, I started with $4. Now I have lots more dollars because I sold them.
Well, that's not equity.
What would you call it?
Well, that's a profit.
No, he called it a depreciating asset.
Cars.
Appreciating or depreciating?
Cars are depreciating assets.
Oh, yeah. You're never going to, I mean,
They
it creates
still
a
hold
crazy-
equity. Nonetheless, they have equity to them.
Let me explain it the right way.
So
I
here's
said-
opening statement.
I said, if you get those 4 cars, I would just take the money.
Lawyered.
I would just take the money,
Right.
not the car.
Sure.
Because it's a depreciating asset.
Right.
He then proceeded to go, no, you just take the car and then sell it. I said, that's the same thing. Taking the cash and then immediately selling the car you won is basically the same thing. Am I wrong?
I wouldn't think so.
No.
You are. Because
But as soon as you drive that car off that lot,
Lost its value.
it is now not worth the same as when you won it. Now I agree with you that the profit is still there from $1 to whatever it is.
Yeah.
But the max is not there. You're not maxing your profitability.
I don't give a rat's fucking ass.
But that was the
I just
whole
went from
argument.
$1 to, I would say, $200K
Well, those are two different arguments.
for a Lambo.
So
Yes.
if you're asking me, did you make profit on your cars? Then the answer is yes.
Yeah.
But if you're saying, did I get the maximum amount out of that? Then the answer is no.
That was the argument because he doesn't understand what a
Yeah,
depreciating asset
the
is.
second your car leaves the lot, you lose like 10% of its value.
I don't give a shit. I have a Lamborghini and I'm going to whip the sucker, look like a G for a week, and then sell the bastard for $200K. I win. I look cool. Now I'm rich cool. Well, not really rich cool, but just like wealthy.
It sounds like you're turd cool.
Yeah.
But I'm cool.
Are
No,
you? though?
I agree that the profit is there, but it's not maximizing your profit. That was the whole thing. And then it got into he didn't understand what a depreciating asset was.
Because he doesn't understand what equity is and the fact that they hold value because I own them. I'm not paying for them. They were given to me. That is equity. Like, I have these. They're in my possession. That is just sheer equity.
You're losing equity every day you keep it.
Still equity.
If you're planning on selling, that was the whole argument, though.
Well, because then
is that you're losing money by keeping the cars.
he chimes in and does the classic, like, let me just, like, put in a little tidbit of information to, like, basically throw your story off. And he goes, so you have these cars for 9 years and then you go sell them. And I'm like, why would I have them for 9 years?
Because you said you wanted to keep them. So the whole argument
Not 9
was
years.
either just take the car or take the cash. I said your best value is just taking the cash. And you said, no, I'm building equity, but you're losing your equity in the value of the car.
Yeah, your equity was never getting higher with cars than day one.
Equity schmequity. I'm coming out ahead because I started with 4 Washingtons and then I now have a bankroll.
Well, technically, you had to pay taxes on those cars, so you're actually out money at the beginning. So until you sell those, you are in the hole.
So
Bang.
that was the first argument that got brought up at the table. That was just like, I don't want to say idiot number one, but it was like the classic argument. Well,
Yeah.
there's more that goes into it.
So
like,
the smart guy at the table,
Yes.
actually.
no,
Yes.
because it's again the classic thing where they're like, oh, it's depreciating. You don't get as much. Like Dutt was saying, it's like,
That's
so
true.
you win $1.9 billion at the lottery.
Right.
Are you going to be that asshole that's like, technically it's only 800 million, so like really you didn't even win?
Well, those are different because you're
They're not. They're the same
no
scenario. It's
because you're
just different
handing
dollar
me
amounts.
cash.
They're
I'm paying
different.
taxes on cash. You have to pay taxes to get your car.
Don't care. Same premise, just different dollar
If
amounts.
you don't sell that Lamborghini for $200,000, you have to pay the 7% sales tax on that.
Okay.
Do you have that?
Yeah, because I just sold the Hummer.
You have to pay the taxes to get the Hummer.
Then I'll sell the other one.
You have to pay the taxes to get the Geo. You have to pay the taxes
So, like,
to get the
you're-
Viper.
Yes, if you can.
So
pay
then
the
I will take
taxes-
cash on the one car and take the other 3 and
Okay.
use that to pay taxes.
So yes, so
Because then the argument turned into, and this is where I had him, what if the cash value pullout was only $25K? Who's the fucking moron now because you just took the cash? You are. 'Cause
What-
I can
But
What car?
Now you're the one that's coming up. You're saying, oh, then Dutt throws out the information of 9 years. Okay, you're just throwing up a value of 25 grand. Obviously, you take the cars, then not the 25 grand.
Thank you.
If I'm taking a
if it's an
$250,000
'89 Honda,
Hummer,
it's a good deal.
Hey, now, how dare you?
Yeah.
But no, the surprise answer actually to everything that we found out is shout out to Ryan Bartley. Basically, you don't get the cars regardless because you're not Nick Papagiorgio.
yeah.
You're a false person. You're
Yes.
not real. The titles, everything's screwed. Like that was the best answer because again,
He gets it.
I realized in that moment where people like really genuinely don't like when you and Kyle start yelling at each other for the most part.
100%.
Our argument was teetering on that like the entire night.
Oh, yeah.
And like people would jump in and like give good like intel or just kind of shitty ones like the I don't know, there's taxes and it's like you're getting away from the fucking argument
Well,
here.
I was saying if you're keeping the cars, then you have to pay insurance. So you're losing money on
this
these
fucking
cars.
nerd. Like again, we're not thinking that, dude. We have 4 cars. We just had $4 and now we're on cloud 9.
Let's be honest though, dude. Your dad's Clark Griswold.
He invented the cookie that you can put in a bag.
Is he gonna let you keep all 4 of those cars?
No, he's selling them to get his life and savings back that he lost.
He lost his ass at the blackjack table.
Wife to fucking Wayne Newton.
You're not keeping any of those. Vehicles.
Daughter to the streets.
Literally,
he was down bad. Bro.
That's a bad thing. Yeah, that's a bad week. In
She
Vegas.
is 100% still in Vegas and is like the co-founder of OnlyFans. I can only imagine. Like that's just where it went. But no, I'd give Clark that shitty white car because I found it so weird that it was like Generation 1 Hummer, Lambo, Vet, and then it was like
It was a Viper.
wanted to be like Viper. Yeah, you're right. Even better. Wanted to be like a Fast and the Furious car, but like wasn't really decked out. But
Oh,
also
dude, back in the day, Viper was where it was at.
Oh, yeah.
If you it's just
no, the
name,
white
you're
car
like,
that they got.
the Viper.
It was like a hatchback.
Yeah, it was like clearly it was a
rally car.
manual. Like this was just fresh off the lot. It was like maybe $9K.
Yeah.
They're just like, please take this. It's just it was weird. I don't know, but yeah. So what would you say?
Well, again,
Closing case. Closing statements.
I don't know what you actually asked me. You just created 2 stories. But yes, you're always going to come out ahead if you could pay the taxes on a gift or a game show winning. So yes, you were going to make a profit
Yeah.
no matter what.
Right.
Yeah.
However, though, like Dutt was saying, the longer you hold on to those cars, the less money you have because a car loses money faster than almost any investment you can have.
Some would say it depreciates in value.
Sure. Now let me throw it on its ass for a second because they do. However, these are not normal automobile. The one is, but a Viper and a Lambo are probably going to hold true far longer than most vehicles.
I don't know this, but I'd almost say the opposite. I bet high-end cars don't.
What?
No.
You're stupider than fuck. There's no way. Like I bet.
At high-end cars,
Let's just. Well, I don't want to go.
I'm just saying that if you look at like a 2009 Lamborghini is not the same price as a 2022 Lamborghini.
No shit.
Or a 2009 like Ford F-150.
But what I'm saying is, so we'll say a 2022 Lambo.
Because you have such a specific buyer.
We'll say that a brand new Lambo is $300K, like just a run of the mill normal Lambo.
Right.
I would imagine
Stock.
an older style one's probably still going to be 100, 150.
I don't know, but to
I'm
what
not
he's
shopping
saying,
for Lambos
but
yet.
to what
You
he's
don't have enough
saying is-
subscribers.
We will.
to what he's saying is if you buy like a 67 Chevelle and then you buy a 67 Chevelle now, it's worth way more than when it was in 67.
Yeah.
That's an appreciating
Lamborghinis probably
aspect.
aren't.
Vipers.
Lamborghinis, as you said, is 100,000 when you bought it for 200,000.
Right.
So it's depreciating.
I'd say you keep it, and I bet nostalgia will come back around. Keep it ugly head.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Okay.
See that IOU? It's 275,000.
No,
That's
hang
a
on.
car.
Okay. Nice. Good stuff. So
Good stuff.
next one. I don't know if it's going to get, you guys riled up, but it's eating on the toilet seat backward.
Oh my God.
Let's
dude.
talk some shop about it.
A lot of people came at you about that.
100%.
They asked me, is Travis okay? So,
Oh, you're saying like you use the back of a toilet as like a plate?
I did at
Yeah.
work. So hear me out.
In the work bathroom,
But
where
you
you
can't-
pooped your
yeah, you
pants,
can't do
or
that,
those people
man.
just piss all over it,
And somebody
you
left
AC
it.
Slatered it,
Dookie Saturday in it too, and it's so bizarre.
and then you AC Slatered it after the Duke turn.
No, before. So hear me out. I was running late, and it was, it's my own fault, but I would argue to Sker and I's benefit, we are usually very punctual. We get ready. We do it when we're at work. We do our thing. Like when nobody's in there, do we have fun? Yes, but like when it's time to work, it's time to fucking work. And there are some members of the workforce there that, for lack of a better term, are just lazy and show up late all the time.
Talking about you, yes, you.
And it was one of those where I even told myself, I was like, I didn't get a chance to eat breakfast. I can already tell I'm in like a fucking hangry bitch mood. I was like, I'm just going to take, and again, I got there early, but it was like 5 till, and I was like, I'm going to whip up some eggs, toast some toast, cheese, eggs, salsa, just have a quick little like grinder breakfast sandwich thing. And I got done, and I was like, the only way I'm going to feel right about this is if I take one of my fake shits and just go into the bathroom and just eat it at my leisure. Don't have people give me fucking weird side eyes like, you just got here and like you're already eating. Like, what's going on? So that's what constituted the
AC Slater in it.
table for one toilet. So
Gotcha.
So you're not actually taking a shit. Okay, well, that's where I thought this was going. And I'm like, bud,
no.
I don't even want to think about this,
No.
the backlash
That's how Elvis died.
of what that was going to be.
That's it. Yeah, the salsa, cheese, and eggs and everything. I mean, that fired up a number 2, but that was later.
Oh, from your fake shit to a real shit.
Yeah, sat front.
Buddy, you gotta stop telling people. You coworkers listen to this, dude. Now they're like, "Oh, Travis is going in there, taking one of his."
I think I say it out loud pretty normally,
I mean-
pretty proudly.
I guess I don't understand.
Why you didn't see it in the car?
Or just
Sure.
knowing the bathroom layout,
Yeah.
just stand there and eat it. Like you're further enough away. Like why you don't have to use it as
Because I would argue, hot take, it's one of those things where it makes a great seat for one. If you really sit down on the lid, obviously, and just face forward to the porcelain, it's honestly a little table.
There's
it's like a
South Park episode I was telling you about. South Park episode I was telling you about, where like that's the way Butters uses it, and then because like his mom gets like somebody's mom gets sucked into the toilet because he leaves the toilet seat up.
Perfect.
And they're like, "How do you get sucked in? Like, this is how you sit in it." And they're like, "What the fuck, Butters?" And he's like, "No, dude, you sit down like this, and then you can read your little comic book, and I got my chocolate milk right there, and it's an experience."
It really.
It just does it, and then like, I forget who invented the toilet, but like the ghost shows up, and he's like, "Yeah, that's how you do it. That's why I invented it like that."
Yeah, so one could argue I did the right thing.
Weird.
I mean, there's been times like I was probably in like my early 20s.
So my age?
No. Like I would take like something that was in like a bowl or like cereal, maybe some mac and cheese and something. And if I had to go to the bathroom, I would just take it with me and I would sit down as I'm going to the bathroom. But I sat down the normal way.
I can't sit eating shit because like I have to be focused on one thing in there. I'm a multitasker through and through, but right in there I have to do that.
You're on your phone 100% of the time, I guarantee it.
Well, but
So you're not focusing on the
when
shit.
you're
So
eating
don't say
though,
that.
no, when you're eating though, I feel like you're not as like open, like you're kind of clenched.
I think it's the opposite. You're not even thinking about it. You're eating
Yeah.
your food.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know.
nature
Dude,
take its
if
course.
you pour a bowl of cereal, you got a limited time clock.
Do you think
on
about
that
the
thing.
weird thought of like if you take a bite and swallow it, just go straight through?
Oh, I do it all the time.
I wish.
I mean,
I would only eat on the toilet if it
There's-
did not gain weight.
there's probably 10 minutes after I eat before it's coming out of me.
Oh yeah.
And I know it's probably not that exact meal, but I mean, that's how my bowels work. It's I get up at
It just
restaurants
immediately
every
just
time.
pushes
That's just
whatever I
balance.
ate,
Yes.
just pushes everything out.
That'd be-
That's how it is.
Okay.
I mean, it's not my ideal choice. I don't think that you should probably do it again, especially knowing what goes on at work where I don't think it matters. There's
People are just sloppy in there. I don't.
you could just
I don't
go
get
into
it.
the one room and just
yeah,
shut
people
the
are
door.
they're eating fucking salsa egg sandwiches in there.
But that's what's weird is like I didn't get nothing nowhere, and like these people are just aiming at one specific hole and they miss, or they fill it up and don't fucking get it down.
Table for one.
Yeah, it works out. It plays.
Speaking of that, it's
yes,
a good segue.
2.
I have something to talk about.
Nice. You guys usually never do, so
Well, I
I'm
mean, at
ready.
the end of the day, we're just,
Well,
I
you
don't even know
stole
what this
mine,
is.
so-
We just talk.
Okay.
Speaking of tables for one,
Yes.
server recommendations. So I was at an establishment with your brother.
Applebee's.
Now we were at Hideout 125.
Okay, I've heard of it.
We were in the bar having some old fashions. And the ladies next to us, server comes in, does this whole spiel about the specials. And they were like, yeah, I think we're going to do something different.
Cheeseburger and fries.
No. But like, so my theory is when the patron asks, because I've done this myself, I was like, hey, what's better? Or like, is this good?
Right.
The server's never going to tell you something's bad.
Right.
And if so, if they said, hey, here's our specials tonight,
Yeah.
don't do this, but do this.
Yeah.
Like if they're willing to criticize one of the entrees, does it make you trust them more
100%.
to be like, oh, now I really do, because they're saying the sea bass, it's not, no, it's all right. I've had better,
Yeah.
but do this. The crab legs, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess to your point or to your argument, I would say that it almost goes back to like one of the earlier episodes we had where it's like, why do people just like all of a sudden get this weird formal tone when like a server comes up and they don't just keep their normal like stature about themselves? So anytime when I'm like talking to somebody, if they ever bring up specials or anything like that, I'm usually just like, are you sure this is fucking good? And you can tell like right away, they'll be like, nah, honestly, man, it's not that great. I mean, it's nothing to write home about. Like they keep it pretty real with you. But if you keep like that, again, you're the Karen that's like, what are the specials? Like almost you're the food critic that's there to have like a pop quiz on them, and they're like, if you don't give me the rundown with like the Tuesday through Thursday specials and what I can substitute with them, then I'm just gonna mark you down as an asshole.
Okay.
When you don't know what to say to some of my things that I say, it weirds me out.
Well, no, I just,
That's nothing to do with his question. Do you
Yeah,
trust the server more if they tell you that something's bad?
I think it's based off of you. That's my whole point.
what do you mean?
It's based off of your energy and how you approach them. I wouldn't trust a server if I'm like, what are your specials? And then they just run off like a fucking, like they're reading a script.
Well, first of all, 9 times out of 10, the server's going to tell you your specials. You don't have to ask them. If you have to
Yeah.
ask them, they're not a good server.
Applebee's.
It's not a bartender.
Yeah.
Like, you generally ask them. A server's going to
Oh,
tell
you want to
you
add on 5 bonus
what the
for a buck?
specials are.
Well, then I guess my hot take would be I don't want to know the specials unless I ask.
That's not what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
I'm saying, like, if the server has enough, basically the stones to, like, tell you something on their menu isn't that good.
Hey, this
Yeah.
this steak's
And then,
butt
they,
cheeks.
and then they recommend something to you.
Sure.
Are you going to trust their opinion more because you're like, oh, I get it. This is, you have enough stones to say, hey, nah, don't do this, but do this.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah. I would believe the server more.
Right.
If they say
I
that,
would
yeah.
too.
I believed well, again, because it doesn't work this way either, because one of my friends was like, dude, you got to try the bone marrow. Apparently it's like a thing. You like
Yeah.
scrape it out of the
It's been a
bone.
thing for a long time.
Yeah, absolutely hated it. Like it was one of those where the sauce or whatever that they use on it was really good because you put it on like bread or something like that. But yeah, the second you like get into the actual like fatty, like I'm just like,
The marrow.
That's what it is, though.
yeah, I know. And I was just like, this is so gross. Like it's just a texture thing for me. And they felt bad for even recommending it. And I'm like, it's not your fault. You didn't know my texture recommendations, like
Yeah.
what I prefer. Yeah.
No, because like I'll believe a server that's like, honestly, not my favorite thing. I like this more than the guy that's like, oh, everything's good here.
Correct.
I'm like,
And
"Fuck
that's
you,
my
dude."
point, right?
That's not my question.
Like even
That's
if
not what I said.
they don't come out and tell you, but like when you compare something, you're like, okay, which one's better? And they're like, oh, everything's so good.
Yeah.
It's like, don't do that.
The chicken tenders are exquisite. Order those.
I guess this is coming from the guy that doesn't send anything back and just
Yeah.
takes his order. He complains behind closed doors, but doesn't do anything about it in the moment.
Exactly, because it's just one of those. It's not that deep. Like I'll fucking bark about it later because it riled me up a bit.
They're giving you food. You should just eat it.
100%.
No, I'm paying for the food.
I ate a staple in my pasta and
That's
just
just
scooted
stupid.
it to the side. Like again. Okay, shop talk.
The rest of the pasta you scooted to the side,
The staple. I didn't eat the staple. I put that to the side. Yeah.
and then you continued eating the pasta,
Yeah.
and now you're just more vigilant for more staples.
Chicken Alfredo, baby. It's too good.
A la metal.
Yeah, dude. Pasta's fire. I think we need
Pasta is fire, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't stop. Okay, shop talk. So Dutt and I invented a real life update to rock paper scissors over the weekend. So, do you know how rock paper scissors played?
No, what's that?
So you go rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Correct. The way you're supposed to.
The only way. Well, we developed you rub your hands, both people, and then one person decides when to stop, and then you proceed.
To do rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
It's a field
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
So you're not rock, paper, scissors, go on, shoot. You're just here. Stop, go.
I hate it.
You're feeling it out. You're feeling it out, and then it's bam, 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 boom.
Yeah.
So what is the point of it?
Nothing.
Just to feel it out.
Okay.
You got to get.
I thought you were
it's
trying to like literally like
like a mental game.
stop the
Well, it started because
miscommunication between,
he
like,
was
when
just
you do
going
it.
rock paper scissors shoot like that,
Right.
And I was just doing it like this, rock paper scissors. Then I went with my thing,
Right.
and it freaked him out.
was
He's
weird.
like, "You can't do that."
Yeah.
I was like, "Do whatever I want. I'll go rock paper scissors shoot like this if I wanted.
Yeah.
As long as what I do on shoot, that's my answer."
There's some people that literally mimic it, where it's like rock, paper, scissors, and then you.
See, I think that's pretty impressive because I would just pick
Yeah,
the
that's a
last
lot
thing
of-
I did. Yeah.
That's a lot of mental fortitude right there.
Yeah. But either way, you rub the hands together, you get it going, and then stop, and then you go.
That's
Yeah,
rock,
I'm not
paper,
gonna do
scissors,
that.
shoot.
It's kind of like if you were to do a what's it? It's not Russian roulette. When you walk
A
like
duel?
the duel, yeah, you walk 10 paces or X amount of paces, and it's like somebody shoots the gun to where you turn around. It's like that. You never know when you're gonna start.
I don't think that's how duels go.
It's 100% how duels go.
No,
Duels are 10 paces.
it's
turn.
10 paces. You turn and fire. Nobody shoots a gun. You turn around and shoot.
Real life update. Just made one.
Both people are on the same page in a duel.
Yeah,
That would be.
No, because that's where you can't do that.
People
because
cheat in duels.
exactly.
But you're supposed
when
to
somebody
do.
when an innocent bystander just cocks off the gun, that's the fair
That's
way to
never
play.
happened in
not a thing.
anything.
Okay.
That doesn't
anyways,
even happen in like
Movies.
standoff, like Clint Eastwood.
should
Yeah.
improvements. So, Shop Talk. A random shopping website sent me an email and it said Black Friday starts now. This was sent on November 18th.
Love it.
I said, "What are we doing?"
I hate it.
I think it's the dumbest fucking thing of all
Yeah.
time. Like Black Friday should just be Friday.
Sacred.
Yeah.
And it should be one of those like that was the whole idea of it is like you have a 24-hour window in theory to get the best deal humanly
ahead.
imaginable
Yeah.
Yeah.
all year. Why are you going to do this thing where so I put here like if you ever made a website or anybody out there, why would you not just always constantly have every item marked to like $499 but then a slash through it and just says that it's $29.99?
Exactly.
Like just do that. You're promoting the same
Everybody
idea.
just wants the slash.
Yeah. And I'm like, but it was actually really fun.
Down with the slash.
But it got to a really good place before it ultimately just crumbled. Was Walmart one year made up like you grabbed a piece of colored paper. So it was like orange, purple, blue, whatever. And you were in that line for said item that corresponded to it. And it was like the high ticket items. So that way they made sure however many they had there, that's how many pieces of paper.
Right.
Wasn't as chaotic, but it was also the fun idea of like, we're not going to start until 12:01.
Yeah.
You can get there whenever you want leading up to that. You got to just fucking hunker down.
Yeah.
You got to be ready. Bring
But
that
it's like
back.
once you get the paper, then it needs out the
What
point
if-
of just being there at 12:01.
What do you have to go to the bathroom? What
do
if
you
you're
mean?
over it?
They also had like a musical chairs for like a PlayStation one year, and somebody got dramatically injured and went to the hospital.
Keep it going.
So they're like, yeah, we're not doing this anymore.
Have to. I think you need to bring back more pain and agony of like losing out on an item because you're supposedly getting it at the absolute best rate possible.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Sacrifice.
I fucking love it. Yeah, so a couple people died. Big fucking whoop. It was insane.
Get that 48-inch Vizio for $100.
Bro, I don't know about that. I don't know about people dying.
Okay, well, not dying,
I don't know
but
if people
severely
died.
injured.
I don't know about that either, man.
I'm just saying, you take a fucking, you get, yeah. It's tough.
I'm just saying, I agree with you. Bring it back. Black Friday starts at midnight, man.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
Is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
People suck.
over it because then it goes like 2 weeks past it. And the worst is now I think companies do the thing where they essentially get like restocked and you'll get an email for the same item that you bought for a price on initial Black Friday month. And you're like, sweet, got it. And then it's like, uh-oh, Black Friday's not done yet. 2-week pop-up. And then it's cheaper. And you're like,
Yeah.
this is fucking
You're
horseshit.
the fucking worst.
Yeah. Stupid as fuck.
But those are depreciating value assets anyway, so.
Depends on what you buy. Pokemon cards?
Anyways,
Worth a lot. Okay. One
That
more.
it?
One more.
one more.
Uno mas.
This one's actually going to get controversial too if you didn't like the whole people dying on Black Friday. So it's trying out new things and realizing there's nothing wrong with sticking to what you know and love. And I said there's a very interesting correlation to like cheating on somebody in the same way because when I say this, I'm talking about literally just my breakfast food. It's just toast and bacon. I thought there was going to be this new like bacon and toast I was going to love. That's why I'm eating just straight toast right now. When you came in, is because I want to get through it as fast as possible and go back to what I love.
What kind of toast is it?
It's just like this weird soft white toast, and like it plays really well as like buttered bread toast, but it's terrible as like avocado, like kind of like the fancier like breakfast toast when you
Yeah.
spruce it up a bit. Terrible.
So
Why? What's wrong with it?
not big enough, not a lot to play with, and it just you bite it and
That's what she
6,000
said.
6,000 crumbs fall off of it. It's terrible.
That's toast. But
No, not
so
the
I
toast
guess
that I have.
so I guess I'm confused.
What's up?
So did you buy different bread or did you run out of bacon?
Well, I ran out of both. I
Well, because you said you do toast and bacon, but you're going through this toast super fast,
ate all the bacon yesterday.
so that's why.
Yeah.
Why don't you just buy more bacon and go back to having bacon and toast?
Well, he's trying to get through this bread. 'Cause
yeah.
He's not going to buy new bread until he's done with this bread.
Yeah, like
Well, that's my second question is, did you just buy different bread?
Yeah,
And if
he
so,
bought different
why?
bread.
Yeah, because again, I just fucking told you. I
He
thought it
wanted
was
to try something new.
I thought it was going to be good because I had a hint of it when I was dog sitting, and I was like, "Oh, maybe this will be like better for me." I'm going to keep
Well, you left that part out. You prefaced by saying try different things, but you never told me why you had a hankering for new bread.
I didn't think it was felt implied.
No, a lot of people aren't going to just go buy different bread for no reason.
Curious, I don't know. But anyways, it's correlated to cheating, and I realized it and I thought about it because it's like whenever somebody cheats, I feel like if you were to talk to that person, they do it because they're like, "Oh, it's new, it's different, it's going to be great. Like this is just an experience unlike any other." And I bet if you really like polygraphed them, hooked them up, they're like, "This was the worst decision I've ever made. Like, why didn't I just stay at home? Like, nothing good happens after 2 a.m. Like, what am I doing? Why did I cheat? Why did I step out? Like, I should have just got my same old bread and bacon and I would have been fine."
I mean, that's a huge jump. A huge
I mean,
jump.
yes,
I
go ahead.
understand because one
I'll take one.
is not like
Light.
adultery. It's not a sin, dude. You can buy different bread and different bacon and try it, but you're never going to know. Yeah, I'll take one, please. But I get what you're saying. Like, you have to try new things to know what you like, though.
But-
you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
I thought that was the point that you were trying to make.
No,
But it's like, yeah, you try new things, but you know it's good. And it was like the same thing that you were talking about. And you were just like, I mean, yeah, we could go to there, but why would we leave Arena?
Yeah.
We love Arena.
Yeah.
Arena's where we go. Everything's fine at Arena.
yeah.
But then you don't know until you go to another place and you're like, yeah, this place sucks, dude.
Oh, sure. It's a huge stretch, polarizing, if you will. But
I wouldn't go cheat on my wife
but I'm,
and then realize,
It's
oh, man, I
it's
should
a whole pod
just,
topic, let
I
alone a
should just
shot
have the
pod.
old bacon, man. Yeah, because you feel like you probably
but I
don't regret like the sex. You just regret the feeling of feeling like a piece of shit, dude.
No, I bet sometimes even the sex is bad. Like I bet all of it is just bad. Like nothing plays well. Like
I wouldn't know, but I'm just
No.
saying.
Well, and that's what I'm saying is like it just
I hear that.
nothing. I'm saying it because doing what I did, stepping out on my bread and bacon, felt very much.
Start saying bread and butter, dude, because like that's the thing. You're killing me with the bread and bacon.
Well,
Stepping out on my bread and butter.
Because
That's my
I
bread
did,
and butter.
and here's the thing that drives me crazy, and I don't know if it's like a old person, like a boomer. What are we, millennials thing? Like it's weird how whenever they cook bacon, so like I cook turkey bacon, I like it. It's just lighter. Like it plays better on the sandwiches.
We have turkey bacon.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying okay, so you get it, but I didn't know before. Last time you needed a whole fucking backstory about why I ate it, but
Why you chose different?
anyways,
Is it better than the sausage strips?
I don't know.
No.
But the normal bacon is like, it usually does taste better. Like it has more flavor to it, I should say.
Yeah.
Like the traditional bacon sense. But it fucking is greasier than piss. And go look at my stove. It's full of just greasy pus.
But
What?
we know.
You have to advertise that.
But I'm saying when I do turkey bacon, like I get
Ladies
this.
and gentlemen, he still is single.
Dun, 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 holidays coming
grease.
around the corner.
Greasy pus all over his. I probably wouldn't have phrased it like that.
But what I'm saying is it's weird that, again, turkey bacon, you're giving up on, quote unquote, the flavor, but there's no mess. I eat it. I enjoy it. There's nothing wrong with it. Why on earth did I ever doubt you?
You know what you should.
Did you
do?
like breakfast before you had toast and bacon?
What do you mean?
Were there breakfasts you had before you had toast and bacon? You're like, this is really good.
There's a big period of time where it was just cereal.
And
Yeah.
and there was probably
But
a
then
period
you
of time
stepped out on
where you
cereal.
thought that it was never going to be better. And then you had bacon and toast. You're like, my world just changed.
Well, I think a lot of that,
So your world could change again on the next breakfast.
it won't. Because, I mean,
But it could.
No, because a lot of it with cereal was just figuring out that I'm literally eating just a bowl of sugar. There's nothing nutritional coming out of this.
Right. But you've had meals before toast and bacon.
Well, I'm not that primitive with my
Well, I'm saying, like,
breakfast.
for the longest
they go
time,
into the breakfast.
you said your strawberry smoothies were the best part about your breakfast.
strawberry smoothie.
Or your little whatever shake you have, strawberries. You talk about in the fruit pod.
What?
You said you have strawberries for breakfast every morning.
Yes, literal strawberries. I don't have to make a fucking smoothie with them.
Either way, that hasn't made this conversation. But you're
'Cause
talking.
it's not a real thing.
I'm saying strawberries in the morning for you is a breakfast staple.
Love it. Two in my fridge right now.
Right. But you didn't always have strawberries for breakfast, is my point.
Yeah. But I added them to what I already eat. I didn't replace them. You're missing the key point here.
You clearly thought what you had wasn't good enough and you had to add something.
Bitch, here's the best interpretation I can give you. And if you don't understand it, we're just going to have to move on. Toy Story.
Babe, I'm happy, but I'll add another woman to the thing.
No, hear me out. It's Toy Story, and Andy gets new toys. They still can play with the old toys, and that's fine. Does that make sense?
I mean, again, I get what you're trying to say. And,
Yeah.
And on some level, I agree with you, but I also think it's not that simple where you're just like, why go out on this? Because at some point, toast and bacon was the mistress. You had breakfast that you loved.
Yeah. And I think it's,
and you switched it up.
I don't think it's the meal per se, what he's saying. It's just the ingredients. Like you probably get like, I don't know, Johnsonville turkey bacon. And say you go get Oscar Mayer turkey bacon.
Oscar
It's
Mayer.
not as good.
Oh, shit.
Or vice versa. I'm just saying that's what
Okay.
you're saying. You're
Yeah.
saying I have my bread that I like.
Yep.
I tried a different
Literally,
bread.
my
that was,
bread and butter.
Yeah.
Bacon.
And then you're like, I had bread at my
That's a
mom's
joke.
house, and you're like, oh yeah, that's pretty good bread. Maybe I'll just substitute my bread for that. And then you're like, this bread kind of fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm saying, but what you're saying is like you still have to try different breads. Or you just saying stick with your same bread.
I won't.
You're
Why
not gonna
swap?
try you're not gonna try any more breads for the
So
rest
I
of your
had
life.
the biggest stance forever.
Bread. I
Breads?
think it's just bread.
More bread?
More bread?
I think it's the thing I talked about once before where it's like, I know I'm going to eat Chipotle a million more times in my life. Why do I keep ordering the same thing? And it's like, for this exact reason. It's crazy. It's the nonsensical, like, the definition of insanity is just repeating everything over
Yeah.
and over, expecting something different. And it's like, maybe sometimes we just have to realize, like, we don't need different.
You're not
Buddy, I've been
expecting
ordering the
something
same
different.
Subway sandwich since I was 13 years old.
Yeah.
I'm not changing.
If it fucking slaps, it fucking slaps.
You're trying to throw a Hail Mary.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
But I'm also gonna try
We
Jersey
crush 'em all.
Mike's. You know, I'm gonna try Jersey Mike's. I'm gonna try Firehouse. And guess what? They're both better than Subway, but I still go back every once in a while.
see,
But I have my staple sandwich that I got that I'm
just-
like, this is how I make it. This is what I want.
I feel bad.
You
Why?
shouldn't, man.
I do.
I don't know.
Chop talk.
Well, speaking of feeling bad,
Yeah.
Don't try new
Ooh.
bread, I guess.
Wabs.
let's tell people what's really
Oh,
bad.
let's get fucking sadder, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, we'll do the other one for the top three. Wabs. So my worst.
My worst.
It is because it's coming up on the season, so it's about to be a full holiday swing. I get severe FOMO, and I also just get crippling anxiety from about the time between Thanksgiving and New Year's is just one weird like blacked out period of everybody's life.
Yep.
Like it literally feels like one large 24-hour day.
Oh, I remember when, again, just celebrating our year anniversary.
Shout out.
You know, when this pod started,
Yeah.
we were talking about how it's like Thanksgiving comes and you blink and it's New Year's.
Yep. 100%.
And I would argue it's some of the best, like, month and a half, 2-month stretch of just like family, good vibes.
Not
and
some of, but it is.
I know. I'd love to be a part of it someday. And that's again the FOMO.
My family sucks.
Yeah, it's one of those where it's a tough listen sometimes for 2 months, and I'm like,
I was wondering where the FOMO was coming in.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, because you're missing out on all like,
yeah,
the family.
the actual traditions of the holidays.
Yes.
Yeah, weird, sucks. Chicken noodles and mashed potatoes though, coming right up.
That does suck.
Yeah, that's my worst. Quick and easy, quick and sad.
No, my worst. Last week, youngest Parker got sick. She had a fever for a couple of days. Had to miss work. Haven't missed work in a long time.
You don't.
And granted, it was for a good reason. My daughter, couldn't go to school, but it's just for some weird reason. Like when I have to miss work when I don't want to, it just sucks. Like I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like I'm doing something wrong.
Oh, yeah. You
Like
feel
it-
guilty.
Oh yeah, big time.
Not guilty. It's,
Oh no, guilty.
guilty.
No,
Yes.
you.
I feel
'cause
guilty.
I feel like I should be there.
No, because you want to miss it when something cool could be happening.
But even then, like
Even then, when I call off for that,
Oh,
I
it's
feel
still
guilty because I just
100%.
like I put my workload on other people, and
Yeah.
I feel bad for it.
100%.
that part I do feel slight bad for, but mostly it's just like, nah.
I was to say, but you can't feel bad the amount of times you've called off.
Listen, I do it strategically.
I'm not saying you don't.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously she's better now. But I mean, it was like a 3-day period where she just didn't feel good, and then again today, I found out Piper was told she had a fever, didn't want to miss soccer practice, and I was told she didn't have a fever, so she went to practice, and I'm just like, I get it, kid,
Yeah.
but you might want to rest a little bit. So yeah, kids are sick. It just sucks. Missing work. It wasn't great.
Put her on the
Also,
IR.
the weather changing, man. That's terrible.
I hear
dude.
you.
Yeah.
Also, just going to public school with these snot notes brats, dude. Just kids everywhere.
What's your worst, Dad?
My worst
Yes.
is something that happened Saturday night. Probably, arguably, after one of my bests. Bought Taco Bell.
Yes.
Me and Trav.
Dude.
Huge order. Wake up the next day. I don't have my debit card. That's somewhere out in the world. So
One of the
I got
worst
to get another one.
one of the worst feelings, and honestly, for a slight second when I went to go grocery shopping today, I thought I lost my wallet. And it's pain.
Yeah.
There's
And it happened like I was away from home. Like I was far away from home. And then I just pulled out my wallet because I assumed it was in there. And then I looked and I was like, well,
This is
nothing I can do about it now.
this
That's
is-
the problem here in about 7 hours.
Yeah, this is a bad beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad beat. Down bad.
I don't know, and I still cannot figure out for the life of me why banks. Every bank is like 7 to 10 business days, if not like 14.
I can go in and they'll make it, but I have to go in and they instantly make it now. Like
Oh.
Three Rivers is tight like that now.
That's tight.
Yeah.
I'm-
They'll just be like, wait 1 second. And then I'm like, all right. And then they're like, here you go.
I guess I'm through Chase. They're a small new company, so I don't know if they'll be able to do that anytime soon. Interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, no, I've realized when I woke up the next day, though, shout out to you, because I forgot we just basically played our new rock, paper, scissors version for everything.
Yep.
And I won.
Yep.
And I didn't pay for anything.
Yep.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
So, thanks.
Well, we're running it back. We're going to run it back. We're
Yeah.
running it back.
So then, frowns upside down.
Frowns upside down.
Best-
Rochambeau for the bar tab. That sounds like it should have
Rochambeau
been
for the
your
bar tab.
best.
One. No, best. My best was Trent's birthday, and having everyone involved in our Nick Papa Giorgio debate. Again, it was the people realizing they're like, this is just you guys. Like, this isn't a shtick. This isn't a spiel. This isn't like the lights are on. Like, let's fucking flare it up. It's like, nope. Like, I think we genuinely sat down. I mean, a couple pictures, but again, it wasn't like all of a sudden we're just blacked out screaming at each other. It's just like through random conversation, we landed on that. And it was just like, you're not going to down your hill. I'm not going to down my hill. And then everybody's basically going to like slowly pick like what side they're on.
You're gonna die on the hill.
Yeah.
I will not.
No, that's the point.
That's
is
the
that you're
point,
not
you die on
moving
your
from
hill.
the hill. You're gonna die on your hill.
I'm going to
Yeah, I'll
die
do-
on my hill.
I'll die on mine.
There
Mine's
you go.
taller than yours. So that was my best. Happy birthday, Trent. He's
Happy-
30 now.
Dirty 30.
Welcome to the club, my friend.
We karaoke sang to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He also got iced in his birthday cake, which is tight.
And his gender reveal cake. Sick.
That's so funny.
This isn't a gender reveal. I saw this online.
Yeah.
I don't want to know what's similar because I watched the video without the volume on, but it was like this chick that's walking down the street and she gets basically like abducted by this guy, like holds her, and it's like, where's she going with this? And then this like car pulls up behind, like to the side of them and stops. I'm like, oh, this is just a kidnapping. I'm watching this.
Yeah.
The back of the van doors open up and like balloons pop out and all this and that. And I'm like, I bet she was irate.
Oh,
like
yeah.
to the point of like,
I love it.
no,
That's like old school.
that's
if you tell anyone, I'll fucking kill you. I'm just kidding. We'll have
I'm
back
just
by
kidding.
tonight.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
And I almost watched it again with the volume to see like what it was, but I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know. This is terrible.
Yeah. At that point, you're fearing for your life. You
It's a
don't care
gender
about a
reveal.
child.
I'm over him.
You just hire people to go kidnap your friend for a birthday surprise.
Which really fucking like, I mean, as the soon to be husband, fiance, whatever the fuck they were at the time, like to pay somebody to go like capture your pregnant wife, that's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Well, I don't know if she was pregnant. That's the thing. Like I didn't
You said
watch.
it was a gender reveal.
He
No,
said it
I
wasn't
said
a gender.
the gender reveal made me
What?
think of this video.
What
Right.
was it?
I don't know. That's the
It was
point.
just a happy birthday, dude.
Yes, like balloons just came out of this car. And it
Are
was
you
just-
sure she's not kidnapped? Because that's a distraction.
But then they all
I got you.
they let her go, and then she was just like, I just stormed off. I was like, I can't watch this.
is
This
it one of
the
those
thing.
where they like hand her $100 or something? They're like, thanks for almost being kidnapped.
It's not worth $100.
And you're
Anyways,
fucking scared to death. Like that's
Yeah.
probably her worst fear. It's just
Yeah.
that's probably every girl's worst fear, just getting abducted.
100%. And she was walking by herself. This guy comes up from behind, grabs her. I'm like,
There she was, just walking down the street.
And then it's just like now she realizes
Dang it.
how easily that she could just get kidnapped at any moment. She's like,
Yes.
fuck.
First show defense.
Now she got
You
it.
need it, dude.
Hey, shout out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, you could get
could happen
stolen
at any time.
You could literally get stolen at any point.
Yeah.
You could literally, yeah. Oh my
You
god.
can get stolen.
Stolen.
You can get stolen.
Dude, instead of taken, stolen, Liam Neeson. Have you seen how many movies he's made that are just all the same, but just different words?
Yeah, dude.
Memory,
How-
taken.
You know what my favorite
nonstop.
thing
How
about
different
Liam
is that?
Neeson
Like, if that franchise was
Fans
named
randomly in
Stolen,
public?
it just goes by the wayside. I don't want to watch Stolen.
What?
I want to watch Taken.
Yeah.
No, I'd watch
If
Stolen.
if the movie was called Stolen,
Yeah.
you're like, I'm not watching.
Yeah,
it.
this is terrible. But like
Stolen
Taken's
2.
completely different.
More stuff. Stolen
At some
3.
point, I'm just a bad parent.
You're just a bad parent. You captured my daughter 3 times.
My best. So was actually yesterday of the week. Closed it
Nice,
out.
nice.
We decided to get the Christmas tree down, put some lights
How
up.
tall is that bastard?
Ours is 10 foot.
Yes.
Dunk. Put a basketball hoop on top of it.
I would love to.
That'd be sick.
I mean, the
This
Lions
thing regulation, sir. It's a Christmas tree.
got a win over the 17 Giants. Not a big deal, but whatever. That was second.
We'll talk about it later.
It's just
or before, because this is coming out later. Inception.
again, we have like timer lights for our dogs, especially now that it gets dark at like 4:45.
yeah.
But it just being at home, the Christmas tree's on. It's just different.
Yeah.
Garland's on the staircase.
Fucking rules, dude.
Should be when I get home.
Holidays, lights, everything about it is just it jazzes it up.
It does.
Yeah.
It feels like there should be cookies everywhere. I love it.
I could have a holiday tree in my house, like just a tree that stays up all year round, and I decorate it differently for the holidays. And
My
I'd be
mom
hu-
did that.
I'd be 100% fine with
There's
it.
not a holiday for every month. I bet we could find some.
I don't care.
But it's basically like you just run them together.
yeah.
Okay.
Because
Sure.
it goes like Thanksgiving. Like I'm pretty sure like it started with Christmas, then it was a New Year's, then it was Valentine's, then it's St. Patty's Day, then it's just a spring
Easter,
tree, like
all the
Easter.
stuff. Oh yeah.
Then
4th of
spring.
July.
Yeah.
I
And then
could
it's
I
like
could make
Red,
it all
white,
year.
and blue, baby.
Oh
And then it's
yeah,
just like
buddy.
you just stretch those out, and then you just make it back to freaking 9/11, Halloween, Thanksgiving. Never forget, dude. You put 2 trees up.
I was saying, I couldn't help but notice you have 2 trees. One's 11 foot, one's 9 foot, and there's a plane hanging up the side of one. Interesting. Okay, nice ornament. Okay. Nice, sweet best, dude.
It was.
Yeah.
I love it.
Holidays are tight.
Holidays are time.
Again, love to be a part of them someday. So, okay.
Buddy,
Anytime,
pretty
man.
jazzed
Yeah,
up.
anytime.
Nah, this is
you
for
can
the
switch
pod.
these to red and white and green and those lights, the multicolor lights.
It's for the pod.
Yeah. My best.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
there it is.
Hey, la, 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 la.
Holidays got me too excited.
So if you're listening to this,
yeah.
it will be my birthday when you listen to this. So on Sunday.
Thursday.
Oh yeah, that's not this one.
That's
Woof.
not- you say that's not this pod?
Yeah.
Which pod is it?
The girthy
The
football,
football because it comes out
one.
earlier.
It comes out on Tuesdays.
But you said Sunday.
Well, I'm saying on Sunday. My birthday is Tuesday, but on Sunday,
Tomorrow?
my great friend, yes,
Nice.
my great friend Zach Iman
Yes.
bought me tickets that me and him were supposed to go to the Indianapolis Colts versus the Philadelphia Eagles, and we were the front row in the end zone,
Yeah.
and it was tight.
Yeah.
He could not go. He could not make it. I still went.
Yes.
I couldn't waste those tickets.
Yeah.
It was a nail biter the entire time.
Yeah.
And the end zone that we were at was the game-winning Jalen Hurts touchdown.
That's
Happened right in
awesome.
front of me.
Yeah.
I could have spit on him if I wanted.
Nice.
should
I
have.
didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Thanks for not covering. That's what you should have screamed. Is it all rigged? Tell me more. Okay, so then the
Indianapolis Colts covered.
There's
That's-
horrible defense.
the obvious question then, because again, I want more people to understand this, and now that you have perspective on it, is it not you're not doing yourself justice to not go to like things that you love and just sit front row? It's so fucking awesome.
Buddy, I would never pay that amount to sit there. Me personally, I would never pay that.
A Colts
to
game,
sit
what
there.
was it? Fucking $55.
No.
For the front row of the Philadelphia Eagles game? It was $500.
Woo! Little money drop, little name
Yeah.
drop there.
Yeah.
Okay. Either way, that doesn't sound like a bad deal to me. If it's front row for a team that I love, I'm in. I also am just single with no obligations whatsoever.
That is also true.
So
Yes.
yeah,
And I mean, not to be like Debbie Downer because it's his best and it's awesome, but it's like that's one section of the end zone. So the
Yeah.
other half of the field, if they're driving, like you're just seeing the back of what's going on.
Correct.
big fat wagons.
So if you're on like the 50-yard line, front row behind your favorite team's bench,
yeah,
Sure.
and you can talk shit, and then they would come back and talk to you.
Yeah.
That's tight
yeah,
because you get the whole peripheral of it.
I'm just saying. Anybody,
But I mean, front
Shout
row
me
is
on the
tight,
pod
dude.
there, bud.
yeah, no, you're the
Front row is tight. You probably saw me on TV.
no,
I had nacho cheese all over my face. I was smoking nachos, dude.
no. You guys, you're
I'm
the
gonna
same,
watch that highlight now to see if I can't see it.
You're the same fucking people where you bark about how it's like, well, you didn't really win because you don't get that much money because it's taxes, and then you're like, well, it's not really that cool because when you sit on this side of the end zone, they're all the way over there. It's like, shut the fuck up. If I put you front fucking row at this game, you're gonna have a boner. You
Yeah.
love sports. It's tight.
That's
like,
Yeah.
I'm not debating that.
well, then don't debate it.
We're just saying that there are better seats.
Correct.
But I'm saying it doesn't take away from the fact that sitting there was awesome.
Sitting there was awesome. I never said it wasn't.
Yeah,
He al-
except it could be better.
But you
It
also
could be- yes, it
but
could
you-
be better.
Well, and you also said that it doesn't matter. Like you should just do those things. And for him, it's like for the money that this would cost me, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. I'm not a Colts fan, so
Bears fan.
Bears fan.
Yeah.
In the middle of fucking December, probably not, dude.
Bitch, you get what I'm saying. Perfect weather, fucking nachos for days, front row, you got a waitress or a server.
You don't have a server there.
You
This
know,
isn't
so-
club seats.
You do at Soldier.
If I did,
They
maybe.
barely have employees there, probably.
I'm just saying, you guys, okay, whatever. Thank you.
Wow.
Thanks for shitting on my best, dude. I love it.
You shit on your own.
You shit
You
on
didn't
it.
even want to sit where you sat.
Sit, swamp, Swanson.
Spit on Jalen. Okay. Top 3 time. Week 11. Top 3. Draft season brought to you by MVP Lanes. The most valuable pins. They rack them, you smack them, where everyone's an MVP. Your classic bowling facility, freshly remodeled. Inside is Bruner's Pub, home of Fort Wayne's first bottoms-up system. Collect 10 Bruner's Pub magnets. Next beer is
Magnets.
next beer is free on the house. Fresh lunch menu as always. I think right now he's just running it with a cheeseburger and some fries or something.
Can't beat it. It's 9.25.
I was gonna say 9.5 dozen of the other, but either way, you collect 10 of those lunches, punch card it. 11th one on the house. MVP Lanes, Bruner's Pub. Shout them out. Okay, so
Draft season.
you won, Dutt.
I did win.
So you go last.
I go last. I got to choose the topic.
What'd you choose?
It is desserts. 2 S's because you want 2 servings.
Break it down. Why or the parameters, the specifications.
Yeah, so once you pick a category, that category is done. So you can't pick red velvet and then German chocolate and then birthday. Once cake's gone, cake's gone.
Bingo.
Pie's gone, pie's gone.
Correct.
Correct.
Sker was dead last, so you will pick first.
Wow.
I don't like the way he said that, but all right.
2 more votes. I mean, you backed that bus up faster than you possibly could.
It was a
Yeah.
close game,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Man.
what was it? 6 votes separated third and first. It's a tight
Yeah,
race.
That's tight race.
I was
That's a
somewhere in
tight
the
race.
middle.
It was good. That's how this should be. I like it. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I was surprised that Sker got last. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised Sker got last.
yeah, so am I.
I'm surprised too because I figured you would have got dead
I
last.
feel like there's a bunch of dumpster pallets out there, but it's all right. Choose my desserts, though.
There it is.
See, this one, I think, again,
Keep it.
I don't want to say luck of the draw, but like this is one where the first pick just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like there's no clear winner.
I don't know.
There's not.
There's not.
Okay, then I like.
Because
I like how
we're,
you're thinking. Then.
we're going with desserts, which are also just sweet treats. I mean, it's all kinds
Yeah.
of stuff. Like some people would be like, I would never have that for dessert. But it's like you have it every day. Like, come on.
Duh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Right. It's like I don't need desserts. No, you just have one 4 times a day. So like I
Yeah.
get it. You don't have it after your meal.
Which, dude, I'm telling you, what people are sleeping on. Getting back to our talk of like servers and stuff. When you're in the mood and you know like there's nothing going on and like this is kind of your night, getting a dessert at a restaurant, that's underrated.
It depends on the dessert, and we'll get into it. Because some of them are better than others.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why we'll pick them first.
Yep.
And we will pick them first.
Yeah. Off the board. Number 1.
Off the board, Noom Un.
It is so tough for me. But I'm trying to go with the most variety or the most different types there are.
Or maybe the best three.
I'm saying
One
in
could
this
argue.
category because, again, once I choose this category, it's gone.
Correct.
Ah,
Yeah.
understood.
So for me, I am just going with the cookie.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wee.
And hey, guess
I
what?
don't
I
hate
only
that.
have 4 things written down. That was one of the 4. Because the dessert stuff's a little weird to me still.
It's
So
I think obviously the biggest one is going to be the chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah.
macadamia nut.
Get
Are
outta
you
here,
crazy
dude.
from Subway? Those are the
Dude.
best cookies at Subway. Hands down, bar none. Macadamia, my nuts. I need them.
Just because you're Macedonian, just calm it down.
No, I found out I was.
You fucking piece of shit. You don't
No,
know
I
what
am
you are.
Macedonian. Because Tierney found out. Shout out my cousin. Your wife.
I mean, I've seen firsthand what can happen if you take somebody's oatmeal raisin cookie away from them, especially if they're at a bar.
Yeah.
They will be pissed off.
Who took your cookie?
Nobody took mine, but somebody took Jordan's. Shout you out, bud. I love you.
Didn't he like beat his ass or something?
No, because it was his wife.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
No, I don't think it was his wife. Somebody took his cookie and he got pissed. And then Joe was like, "Hey, man, we gotta go here."
Yeah, like
It was an awesome night that we all had fun.
Yeah, we did.
Cookies are important to people.
Shout out
Yeah.
Corner Pocket. Thanks for the raisin cookies. Okay. My first pick, second overall. Again, I think it's one of those. It's there. It's a viable option. Some could say it's the unanimous number one.
Some people.
Not me.
Some people. What do you mean, you people? It is the ice cream.
That was honest.
Wow.
I was gonna pick that.
Wow.
It is ice
Okay.
cream.
I
Ice
like
cream
it. I
is
like it.
one of
I
those
like it.
where you go down that aisle now and you want to talk about just a very close second heaven to me when going down the pizza aisle. That's a clear number one. I like to see what people are doing. Newman's is obviously one of my favorites. There's a couple other frozen ones. They're doing some different things. It's nice. But
Tonight, Joe.
yeah, when you get to Ben and
Bud.
Jerry's and it's tonight dough and it's
Oh,
half
yeah.
baked and it's just, I mean, fuck, man, they just get it.
Yeah.
Like there's none of this nonsense of just like vanilla and chocolate anymore. It's like we're gonna put everything in here like you're stoned out of your mind, and it's just sweet treat heaven
Sweet treat heaven,
in
baby.
a quart or a pint or whatever the fuck they are.
You get them in both, I think.
Okay, I'll take them.
Yeah.
I eat them in one sitting every time.
Yeah.
They
The
will-
pints are like the single serving ones.
Yeah.
And then the quart's just like the bigger version of that.
I probably would get the bigger one then, I would assume, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I had a
Just
little.
that and just not the half gallon.
Yeah.
I had a little pint of Tonight Dough. It lasted me a whole week.
Really?
I just went in. I took two
Two little
spoonfuls,
spoonfuls?
and
Yeah.
that was it. I put it back.
That's what I usually do with like a Razzle or a Blizzard.
Yeah.
I'll only eat like half of it and then put it in the freezer.
Next, I'm
and
like,
just-
I want this to last.
I
just
eat
want a
the
couple-
first half of it, and then I'm like, all right, you're done, brother. And then 23 minutes goes by, and I'm like, okay, that second half sounds nice. And then she's gone.
Do you put it back in the freezer for those 23 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let it harden back up.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
Ice
All
cream
right. Ice cream. I like it. You scream, I scream, we all scream.
for ice cream.
There it is.
See you later. First overall.
Whew.
Second overall.
You're so used to being last. So good.
What a
Ah,
pick. Honestly, dude,
Man.
draft starting off, I start off hotter than anybody.
Yeah.
And when I say that I burn out, fuck, man, it's just a.
You have to fight yourself,
Yeah, and it's tough.
100%.
I, end
and
up-
you always give in.
I land in the Hudson. I'm just done. Whatever that
Yeah.
captain's
I'm
name
gonna
is.
pencil in one because I already know what one is.
I think I'm going to go.
Off kilter.
Literally, man, it's going to be not my favorite, but everybody fucking sucks at stick. I don't get it. It's the cheesecake.
Oh, bud, yes.
It is the cheesecake.
It's so good.
not my
Now, so
favorite,
is
but-
just cake off the table?
I know. That's where I'm just like,
cake is not off the table because I say cheesecake is different. I'll put birthday cake or whatever back on there.
Okay.
Or am I taking it now? Who knows?
Right. I mean, you
Or
can
am
win,
I taking
you can
it
win
now?
with it.
who
Yeah.
the hell knows, bitch? Okay.
Oh, dude, cheesecake is so good.
People love it.
Yeah.
Chocolate, strawberry. I don't know. any
But
other
I think
kinds,
there
but
also
it's like
is
the
a
New
decent
York style.
population that just don't.
New
It's
York
pretty
style
polarizing.
cheesecake.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
I was
either
gonna
like
say,
it
I
or
don't
you
like
don't.
it. I think it's pretty dumb.
Well, you're a texture guy.
Yeah, and
That's
it's
also true.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. And the good news is you
Uh,
get two.
And I run it back. Let me hit that turn real quick. I think I'm going to go with Cake, but specifically cupcakes.
Cupcake.
dude.
Yeah, cupcakes. I feel like cupcakes now are starting to take off. Like you go to like niche. No, like
Oh,
there's
no,
like
they are. They're
niche.
huge.
There's like niche
They're
like
huge.
cupcakes. And I'm telling you, like these things are insane. The frosting's nuts.
They design
the
them and
fucking
stuff.
thing. Yeah, and then like you start going to weddings now.
Oh, yeah.
It's not the cake. There's just cupcakes because it's easier for everybody just to get your own individual thing.
Let me paint you a picture of an analogy here. So it's the
Please do.
cupcakes are now the coffee equivalent of like the baristas that make the fucking picture in them and shit. It's like,
oh yeah,
brother, I could take just a black coffee all day, but if you want to fucking make a leaf
you
in
wanna do
there,
it.
yeah, or make a cat, I don't know what you're doing. That's fine. Same
the
thing with
Geico lizard.
yeah, same thing with a cupcake. It's like you want to fucking doodle this thing to hell. I don't care as long as that's frosting on top. It's going in my mouth.
I can take a shit in a box and market guaranteed all day.
Yeah, but it is, I'm gonna eat it, so it's fine. Okay. Surprise pick there by you. So
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know
Sometimes you're always, you're fighting an uphill battle.
what.
I'm saying after 2 picks.
No, I feel pretty good.
Okay.
So
I didn't pick any of your 4 picks
No.
left.
No, that's why I'm like yes. Okay, so my second pick, the 5th overall.
Correct.
It's there.
Of course.
We talked about it.
We
You
talked
don't
about it.
kiss it. Keep it
It's
simple, stupid.
Yep.
You got to take it. Don't even question it. I don't even know why I'm talking to you guys. It's brownies.
Okay.
Mm,
I love it.
is.
Brownies
are fire.
absolutely fuck.
And you're two together, dude. A little a la mode. A little brownie a la
He
mode.
doesn't know what that
I
means.
don't know either, but I love it. Brownie a la mode.
Ice cream on top.
Oh no, that sounds terrible.
Your first pick was ice cream.
No shit. I don't have to put them together. I eat them separate.
A lot of people put them together.
Interesting. I see what ice cream does is it starts like dripping. That freaks me out.
Yeah. I like a cold hard ice cream. I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like once you put it on a hot brownie, it melts. It does the thing.
Yeah, it's weird. And so, did you ever do the thing where you would buy like the tub of like Buyer's ice cream? And what I would do is scoop it out into a bowl and you just work on it for a while and
put
you
a little
make
chocolate sauce. Work on it.
it soft serve.
Yep.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
When you make hard ice cream, soft ice cream, nothing better. Feels like you're a Dairy Queen. It's sick.
Hot eat.
Cool treat.
treat.
And do not sleep on their hot eats at
Yeah.
all. Scarific.
Okay, I've got the 2 for the turn.
Yeah, the
Not
2 hole. You got the 2, 3 hole.
Not used to this.
6, 5. No,
This
6, 7
sucks.
hole.
2,
Well-
3, 2 by 3, 6. What's it? Hut, hut.
He's out there somewhere.
So again, I'm gonna go 2 different places for this.
Uh-huh.
That's what she said.
I know where you're going.
Ooh. One, because again, we're talking about desserts here, but I also think it's just, again, treats we just like to eat sometimes.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't necessarily have to follow a meal.
If it treats you right, it treats you right.
But staying on the dessert, because again, how this is going to get pigeonholed, I probably have to cater to it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's pie.
Yep.
It's just pie.
Shut your pie hole.
Yes, it's the name of the damn pod.
It is, which it's a clever name. What is that? A pun? A quote? A line? A phrase? However, pies are stupid.
Okay,
Maybe it's a hot
I
take
mean, you
for
like
a later.
Reese pie and you like chocolate pie.
Yeah.
that's pie.
Okay.
But those aren't pies. You know what I mean? Like people, when they make pies, you always hear it's like the caramel apple pie.
Nobody makes a caramel apple pie.
No?
No.
No.
Okay. Well, what's the one with the apples in it?
Apple pie.
Apple pie. Pumpkin pie. Strawberry pie.
Rhubarb pie.
Cheese.
The rhubarb. No.
Shepherd's pie.
What's
Shepherd's pie in there?
What's shepherd's pie?
Fuck. Meatloaf with mashed
it's like
potato
a
on
meat
top
base.
of it.
It's like,
dude.
yeah, it's like
It's a,
What?
it's a dinner
it's
dish.
like a
It's not a. It's not
like
dessert.
a chicken pot pie. It's a savory pie. It's basically
it?
just dinner with like crust around it.
Crucial, and I must know, are there peas in it?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God, fucking throw that away.
It's more of like an Irish meal, so you know there's peas.
It's more of a goodbye, see you later meal. Send it to the moon
I mean,
meal.
you might like it. It's literally mashed
Won't like
potatoes
it
on top
in the
of it.
slightest. The second I see a green little ball bean, I'm out.
You don't eat fried rice, do you?
No.
You get white rice at
Duh.
Panda.
Oh yeah.
Stupid.
And chow mein. Don't sleep on the noodles.
I don't.
You're-
I
you want-
don't.
Crazy sidebar. Depending on what Chinese, restaurant establishment you visit, lo mein is what they refer to as noodles, and chow mein is what they refer to as noodles.
Yeah.
But like they're both different types of noodles.
Yeah.
However, they usually always have them mixed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like Panda, it's chow mein.
Yep.
But if you go to like any restaurant,
Lo mein.
it's lo mein.
Yeah, because
But then you can get like the chow mein fun, which is the rice noodles.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't like
it's
that.
different.
It's weird. Texture.
Okay, so now again, I need a clarification on this.
Bing bang boom.
Oh, you picked pie.
I did
Yeah,
pick
you
pie.
did pick pie.
And we have cheesecake and we have cupcakes. So it's just like regular cake off the table now, like
Regular
red
cake's
velvet
off the table.
birthday cake.
because
Okay.
I went cupcake.
Okay,
Christmas cookies.
man. See, this is because
Off
I
the table now.
because again, I feel like these things are becoming more and more like mainstream, but they're just not a dessert. So it's tough for me to take it. But man, people eat them a lot. That's a sweet treat.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it.
What is it?
I don't know if I can share it.
All right, you
I'm-
gonna say it after?
I
I'm
am.
fucking
Okay.
looking, man, and
Yep.
this is gonna be tough.
Yeah, the third pick is going to be tough. So I'm just going to go with this as a dessert because, especially for the holidays, it's a staple in the old Brenner household of some kind. But it's just pudding.
Ooh, pudding. Hey, pudding.
It's pudding.
Pudding fucking blows ass, dude.
What?
Pudding is a wannabe frosting that is like, it has the texture of fucking what's
Don't
that?
no.
No, what's
I
that?
was going to say. Don't
No,
say
I'm
what
not,
you always say.
No, not the but
Yeah.
it's the cream cheese and the
Delicious.
fuck that shit, dude. No, what's the stuff that's really healthy for you?
Cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese. Fuck that.
I mean-
dude.
Oh, big curd cottage cheese is great. You give me some like banana cream pie. The ones that have like the.
Just
oh
a
my god, what are the?
fucking
It's
idiot.
The
that-
Jiffy Pops, dude. That's the ones I like. Just
Oof.
chocolate Jiffy, man. Just
No,
snack packs, dude. No fucking snack packs.
Right?
Come
Dude,
on, dude.
no. Yeah, it's just, it's disgusting.
Is it?
I don't.
Yeah,
think it
dude,
is. I
pudding
think it's
is-
good.
Pudding is so stupid. It's like just go eat
Pudding
ice cream.
is chocolate pie, dude.
It's go eat ice cream or go get some frosting, but don't go pudding.
Or have the best of both worlds and mix
Yeah.
them up and have
Snack
pudding.
packs are goaded, bro.
Sure, whatever.
Snack packs at lunchtime
When
when
you
you
put
were a
like the
kid.
vanilla wafers in the pudding
Yeah.
and then oh, God,
A little
so-
banana pudding, dude.
Yes.
Wait, is that on me?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
on you,
it
dude.
is.
Okay, so I have. Oh shit! I might have two here in my arsenal.
Okay.
Talk me through it. What do we got off? What's not allowed to be taken
should-
here?
You should already have it down, but there's cheesecake, cupcakes, ice cream, brownies, chocolate chip. Well, I put chocolate chip cookies, but just cookies in general, pie and pudding.
You know what we got to do here?
Cookies, ice cream, pie, pudding, brownies, cake, cheesecake off the table.
You want to know what we do here?
What do we do here?
We kiss it again,
Keep it simple, stupid.
and this pick is simple. It's a simple treat. Never fails.
Never.
I've never had one fail, and I'll be
Okay.
honest.
Okay.
Dairy Queen turns them upside down sometimes. Zestos calls them a razzle. Nonetheless, put candy bars in them. Don't put candy bars in them. Sprinkle them to death. If you're one of those weird people that put the what's that foamy
Whipped cream.
whipped cream and then cherries on it, it is a milkshake.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
What?
Milkshake? You're going milkshake?
Yeah,
Dairy Queen does not turn them upside down.
the Blizzards.
That's not a milkshake.
That's not a milkshake.
What's a milkshake?
A milkshake.
The thing you drink.
Yeah, but it's basically a Blizzard.
No, it's not.
Its texture is honestly very close to a pudding.
No, it's not.
It's like very soft serve ice cream you drink. Number one,
Yeah.
you took ice cream already, so I'm gonna stop you from going Blizzard
Oh man.
because you already took ice cream.
Okay.
I'm be fair as I possibly can.
Hey,
You already got it. You already got the Blizzard.
I respect it. I just came across a picture that says there's a dessert lasagna. I'm not. No.
But if you wanted to go milkshake, I'd probably be like, you have ice cream already, anyways.
Yeah.
It's in the ice cream family.
Okay, then
Well, you already made the pick. It's a milkshake.
no, but I can't. It's literally by default.
I
I literally can't. Oh shit.
Blizzard, no. I think milkshake's acceptable.
Milkshake's acceptable.
I think it's its own realm.
I would say it's its
Yeah,
own
it's
realm.
its own
too,
realm.
But
Because I was just gonna say.
I thought you were going Blizzard because of
yeah,
Blizzard
no
and Razzle.
Blizzard, but you have
Blizzard
milkshake.
and
It's
Razzle
on
are the
board.
same thing.
Because what if I said cookie dough?
Just eating cookie dough by
Raw
itself.
cookie dough?
Yeah.
You mean cookies before they're cookies?
I mean, it was gonna be a
Okay.
kid if you let it.
But it was gonna be, and then you ripped
No,
it.
you have
out.
milkshake. That's what you took.
Okay.
I'll accept it.
All right.
Thank you. Milkshake.
Milkshake.
I kept it simple, stupid. The
Milkshake
entire
brings all
dri-
the boys to the yard.
and they're like, "It's better than yours." Damn right. I told you, dude. This one was weird to me. Desserts, you
Yeah.
think there's a ton, and there's not.
I mean, there are.
If we would have kept it specific, I think you would have had a lot of overlap to a degree, and that would have not made it as
No, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
key lime pie, red
Yeah.
velvet. Yeah,
I wouldn't
Yeah.
pick a fucking pie.
He would have.
Yeah.
it would have taken 3 pies. I would have
Whole,
won.
whole arsenal's just stupid pies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pumpkin,
All right.
key lime, strawberry, winner.
What pies do they usually hit people with, like in game shows and stuff?
Whip pies.
It's
Just,
just
whipped
it's
cream
just literally whipped cream on
on a
most of
crust.
the time. There's not even crust. It's just
You could put
fucking-
that on Fear
they-
Factor, and I probably would pass out.
They put whipped cream just in a little
Yeah.
pie
Like if
shell.
it's like on like the thing.
Yeah.
But if it's a clown, it's usually like a cherry pie or a blueberry pie, something with color in it.
Yeah.
So you see it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You hit me with a fucking whipped cream pie, and I'd probably cry. That's
I
my
want you
worst
to hit me with
nightmare.
your number 1 pick.
Number 3,
How about my number 9
last
pick?
pick.
How about my number 9
man.
pick? Oh man.
Mr. Irrelevancy.
There are
Wait, who picked pie? Oh, you picked pie. Well, because I had it here, but I wrote pie again instead of just putting your name by the pie I already typed. Okay.
You know the number symbol for pie?
Yeah. 3.14.
Okay.
I'm not stupid as fuck.
what's the next 3?
444.
But the last one wasn't even a number. It was just a sound.
Did I get
I hear a niner in there.
A walkie-talkie? This is great, dude.
This is hard.
That's
I'm
what
not gonna
she
lie,
said.
This is hard.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
picked it, and again, it is
Yeah.
hard. That's why I literally am looking through pictures, panicking.
Yeah. I mean, I can think of like 6 of them, but I'm like, do I really like them like that? You know, they're
Like,
more
look at-
Again, like this is what it
They're
came down
more
to
of a
last week,
show.
but there was like 12. Because again, top to like your top 2 can just outweigh how bad your third is.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the scenario we're going to be in here.
yeah,
Potentially.
Because like your top 2 are home run hitters.
yeah.
This one's, I mean,
Are they?
yes.
But here's the thing. So,
I
like,
mean, cheesecake, I love it, but
I'm-
it's kind of controversial.
I'm on a website where it's like the 90 best, like, desserts. Marshmallow fruit dip. I've never heard of this.
Hey, bud, we don't want to give him any ideas. He has a pick to make here.
Blueberry cheesecake egg rolls.
Oh my gosh, say less.
What?
I'm in.
Red
Right.
velvet cake. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I thought it said strawberry cupcake stuffed with cupcakes. It says strawberry cheesecake stuffed with cupcakes.
Love it.
Love it.
Let the man make his pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with.
Just a can of
So
Nutella
it's like it's just different things that
you eat for
are
dessert.
sweet, but they're not desserts. Like, is anything you eat sweet after a meal just a dessert, right?
Well, yeah, like that, that's what I was arguing, and
Yeah.
I'll say it after this that I was gonna pick.
Because
But
like you almost want
Yeah.
to pick candy,
You 100%.
but you don't because you're not a child. Like,
Fuck you.
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I take down whole bags of shit at times for dessert, but it's also
Because I think for this pick, you have to get kind of specific.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think if I had to get specific, I'm gonna go. Oof, can't do it.
Not that specific.
Yeah, not that specific, man. It is the probably fucking Gordon Ramsay's like number 1 criticized dessert. Yeah, I go souffle.
Souffle.
Right?
Yeah.
I go the souffle.
The souffle.
I'm gonna spell it like a
You're not gonna get it right. You're not gonna get it right.
You're gonna phonetically spell it.
No, I put SUFLE with the line on top of it.
Sure.
Souffle.
Is that what it is?
I'm pretty sure it's SOU.
Is it? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put
Yeah.
souffle.
Souffle.
So Bobby Flay
Souffle.
souffle.
That's a Gordon Ramsay, but I'll take it, dude.
SOU.
FFLES. Souffles.
What the fuck is? What am I looking at?
No, I was gonna literally say donuts.
Yep.
I know donuts, but it's
I was
donuts,
gonna say Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah.
that too. That was,
S'mores.
well, I was gonna say
Ooh.
Rice Krispie treats, but I figured I would get roasted for it, so I backed off. Went milkshake.
No, you get roasted for it when you say it's your best cereal. Well, that's not even its best form. It's the crispy treat.
Yeah.
Dude,
I just used to eat it by the bowl, man.
you guys don't get it. You weren't there, but
So to recap,
yeah, go ahead.
I started it off, got the party started. I don't like drafting first because that means I finished last, but it was with the cookie. You eat them all the time. You can't tell me you don't. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter if it's after a meal. You eat cookies all day long.
What do you consider America's cookie?
What's your favorite
It's
cookie?
I mean, it's the
chip.
chocolate chip cookie. I think would overwhelmingly win this. Like, if you had to get
But like
specific on this list,
brand? What brand of chocolate chip cookies are you going with?
Chips Ahoy, Chewy.
Chewy Chips Ahoy?
those are good.
They're
Those are
fire.
good.
Oh, nice.
Did Otis Spunkmeyer make cookies, or did they just make muffins?
I think they made muffins,
Because
but I think you're thinking of grandma's
delicious.
cookies.
Oh, those are
The
good.
grandma's cookies from school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another chocolate out there that really hits different. I'll think of it.
Anyways, the cookie, how in any form of glorious you want to pick.
Cookies with frosting.
Sure, it's on my list.
Yeah. The
Pies
cupcake cookies.
and pudding. Trav went good old ice cream.
Gotta love it.
The cookies in Kroger that are like $2.99
The brownie.
in those boxes with fucking, it's like
The inch of frosting.
Oh,
The sugar cookies.
Christ.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite.
He went ice cream
some people say they're
brownies.
trash.
However, don't you dare put them together because then they're disgusting, apparently.
Correct. That's why I picked them separate.
And then the milkshake.
Milkshake
Brings out a buzz to the bod. Give
Done with
me
cheesecake,
your vote, you
cupcake,
whore.
and ended it with the old souffle.
fancy pantsy.
Again, feels like this is mine to lose, but I said that last week. And then the daiquiri maybe really was a chink in the armor.
Especially after you made fun of me. You can't do that.
I can.
Not
The
after
fucking
that.
vodka cranberries are so...
Little vodka and
Daiquiris. But no, so you guys know the drill at this point. We're going to put polls up on all of our pages and the pod page. You can email it, 2dads1dud@gmail.com.
Could be Friday or it could be the 23rd hour.
Sure, could text, however you want. All the votes are tallied. Somebody just literally texted me and said, how do I vote? I told them. So any way you want, we're going to tally it up.
Yeah.
Which I did get a vote last night, actually, because somebody asked, and shout out to Zach, but it still wouldn't have put me over. So, I mean, at least it made it a little tighter race.
I mean, I got one through Messenger. I didn't throw it in my tally.
Why not? Oh, you probably would have won regardless, then, because the comments were like another 3 to 5.
Yeah.
3 to 5. Okay.
There it is.
There it is, baby.
Top
I love
three.
it.
Hot take.
Hot take time.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Drop
Yeah.
it like it's hot, Sker.
Got it.
Yeah. Make it quick.
It is.
We're phasing it out.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think of the actual name so I don't mess it up. ASMR.
Yeah.
I think it's stupid.
I agree.
Literally, my daughter said something, and she's 7, that this is so satisfying. I said, you barely know what satisfying means,
Yeah.
let alone watching somebody do another act.
You've yet to experience like the majority of what life has to offer that's satisfying.
Correct.
Like you don't have enough in the arsenal to dictate anything being satisfying.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
And I could argue watching somebody else do something is not satisfying.
There is like an ASMR barber that he does it, and you just hear that crunch of that hair. Love it. I love it.
Like the closest thing I could get, there's this guy on Snapchat who's like an outdoor guy. He grills stuff out in the fucking woods.
Oh, men with pot.
Sure, yes.
Yep.
And like him hitting
Oh, I
his
know.
like knife on the board like is okay, but like I don't subscribe to it. And I'm like, I don't need this. Like the fact that like people would to come here day by day.
You just
It's
throw it
like-
on there. You hear the.
It's like maybe just cook something.
He
it's-
cooks all of
No,
everything.
I'm saying like you.
Oh yeah.
You can get ASMR yourself.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing where again, we talk about it a lot with social media and like where the world's going. Because I completely agree with you. I think it's fucking asinine bullshit. Like, I can't tell you how many TikTok like accounts the algorithm will put in front of me as like a test. People are just sleeping, and they're just watching people sleep.
Ugh.
And then it got brought up today.
Creepy.
Yeah. And the whole thing is it's like, I'm trying to sleep, don't wake me up. And if you like donate to them or pay money, it makes like a sound effect go off or something. So it's like,
How about so they don't wake up?
I know, it's like, can we just
Man, 2 references on this pod.
But the other one was because I was just watching one of the guys that plays video games on Twitch.
Okay.
And he was even like, what's going on? Like, what are you guys talking about? And they're like, oh, dude, untapped market. He's like, right now the biggest thing is the just chatting. If you just go shower and then just chat with us, like they were like, you'll blow up. You'll get
Yeah.
so many subscriptions. And it's like,
Puke.
he goes, and I love it too for what he said. He goes, my wife is the only person that will ever watch me shower. And even then, I don't want her to watch me.
Yeah.
Like, that's just weird. And he's like, yeah, I guess you just get the loofah. Is that enough soap, guys? And he's like fake talking to like the chat room that it would be. And it's
Nope.
like, we've gotten to a weird place, man.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, so is just watching people make like noises and stuff on a microphone.
Yeah, because I think like at its purest form, you're just watching somebody do something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like there's no sound, and it's like, just be better.
The worst ones are the people that eat. Like, you ever see like the Asian people that just have like a huge plate in front of them?
Oh,
And
yeah.
they're just sucking noodles or like eating like the
Ah.
biggest eggs in the world. Just. And I'm like, good God.
They do the.
Yep. 100%.
It's fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, I think if there's no dialogue, it should just be sound off.
That should be so.
How about that?
Yeah.
That's the take within a take. If
It's-
there's no dialogue, you have to watch videos without sound.
I think it's the first hot take that remains a hot take because we're in the minority 100% because there's literally a whole realm of people that just do
love
this.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
know.
like it's like their one specific thing though. But I feel like everything's ASMR to somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you just amplify the sound and just cut out all the noise in the back, people are like, "Oh, it's just ASMR. Oh, he's such a soft voice, and the way he talks in my ear, it's just
No, see, because that's the other weird algorithm thing that comes across is it's like chicks whispering into a mic where they're
yeah."
like, hey, I'm just going to put you in bed right now. This is going to be really nice. Just lean back. I'm like,
Nope.
no.
Nope.
Don't want anything to do with that.
I was like,
No, thank you.
app, rain, sounds, thunderstorm, sleep time,
I mean, that's ASMR to you.
whatever.
Those noises are.
At least it's not a human being. Fucking weirdos.
Nope, just AI.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot take,
Love it.
but agree.
Yeah.
Episode.
It's not a hot take. You
It's not.
agreed
You
with
agreed.
it.
I got what you said though.
Shut your pie hole.
Shut your pie hole.
Episode 80.
We did it.
Tasty 80. Get out of my
Again,
face.
remember, December 5th, Bruner's Pub. We're going to be there, 6:30. Come out. Watch us do this live.
You'll love to see it. Goodbye.